Alright, let's go and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're going to be checking out Grim Dawn. This is a game that has been out for several years, and it's one that's been in my library for quite some time. However, I have not invested a whole bunch of time into it just because I play this, that, and the other, and I have a buying addiction, so sometimes I buy games and just never get around to checking them out. However, as of recently, Grim Dawn went through a huge slew of quality of life changes, rebalancing pretty much everything in the game from scratch. So I decided what better time to jump into Grim Dawn than now, especially in advance when they've already announced that there's another expansion coming to Grim Dawn. And on top of that, Grim Dawn is considered to be like one of the ARPGs that it's definitely up there as far as quality and gameplay wise. It still rivals a lot of the other ARPGs on the market. Diablo, Torchlight, all those other games that are ARPGs. Torchlight's probably a bad example. I haven't played too much of those, but it's considered to be just genuinely one of the most positive and well-received games on the market. So we're going to jump into it. If you like the content and you want to see more Grim Dawn here on the channel, feel free to like and subscribe it. This is actually a game I intend to play a great deal of in the future, mostly because I love ARPGs and I want to be able to play the new content whenever it comes out, and I've really not touched this one, so a lot of this stuff is going to feel new to me. What about you? Have you jumped into Grim Dawn? Have you ever played it before or anything like that? I'm going to go ahead and create a character here. I've only made it to like level 10 in this one, so everything is fresh for me. I am going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to play on Veteran, which is like the first level difficulty up. I am probably not going to listen to a whole bunch of the story and stuff. If you want the story about Grim Dawn, feel free to, you know, pause the game, read the text chats. But in these sort of games, I feel like I want to get right back in the action, you know? So that's exactly what we're going to do. You know what? I'll do this. We'll watch the opening cutscene right here, just at least to give myself an idea of what's going on.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this, but the bonds hold, for now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your kind opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
And I assume that's our character that just dropped there on the ground.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
I'm not gonna lie, that's still a fairly interesting story, I guess. Possessed by an ethereal. Probably now just sent to hunt the same thing. Oh, we're in the game.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
I'll be on my way then. Alright, so we're on our first mission. One of the things I am going to do is I'm actually going to look for key bindings real quick. And the reason why I'm going to do this is I remembered one of the things that they added to the game was actually they now have a dodge, evade, right here. And it doesn't have a key tied to it. Pause game, single player only. I ain't going to do that. We're going to make this... there we go. And, you know, just in case of... Where's that pause? I'll make that something else. I'll do this minus sign over here. I don't think it's used for anything. There we go. So now if I do this, we now have a dodge. It's on a 2-second timer. This is actually something new they added in the update, and a lot of people seem to have really enjoyed that they added that in. The game is also still feeling kind of loud. Let's go ahead and turn down the audio a little bit more. I'll do like master volume there. It's a little bit more bearable. Let's go find Captain Bourbon.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death.
No.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you.
What is it you want me to do?
The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time.
All right, where can we find it?
Way through Lower Crossing.
Yeah, okay. So I already know this one, so I sped through that. Essentially, if you open up your map, we can zoom out. Actually, is there a... There's the world map. Game has quite a huge, diverse map area. Just because, you know, it's been around for a while. We're actually making our way to Lower Crossing where Burial Hill is. This whole area is like one long area you go through. So we're going to fight our way through the undead here. Now, it will take me a minute to tear through some of these foes, mostly because, again, I am playing on veteran difficulty. But one of the other changes that makes me excited for this is the change that says, like, there were some rewards you got on one difficulty and some rewards you got on another. So it kind of emphasized you playing on a normal, it seemed like. And then, you know, working your way through the difficulties. But with the quality of life change, you can now play on, like, a harder difficulty and get the rewards for the lower difficulties as well. So that's definitely nice. I've opted to keep the HUD where you see our health bar and the enemy's health bar. That does help me a lot. I like seeing how much stuff happens. I'm not sure entirely about how regen works. It looks like we have, like, a little filter over our health bar. It's like a reserve of self-healing that we have. And this is a lot of enemies. Jesus. That's like a lot of enemies. Hopefully we can... You know, I gotta remember we have a dodge. So if we need a dodge out of here... I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now, can we dodge through enemies? We can! That's definitely useful to know. I just want to kill this guy, level up, because right now we're at the mercy of auto attack since we don't have any skills of our own. Looks like we are... Yeah, so something is diminishing for us to get our healing back. So there's like an overshield, essentially, that we take our health from. And we are almost level 2. And I do know of one skill we're going to take almost immediately, the one that we're able to. We do have healing flasks. R for our healing. And it is an infinite heal sort of deal. It is on a cooldown. But if I do... You know what? I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to be a necromancer. I've already thought this out. Let's see. The first skill I want is actually Bone Harvest. If you've ever played Titan Quest... this is very similar to how Titan Quest has you level up. I would also say, to a lesser degree, I'm trying to think of that R.A. Salvatore game that came out a couple of years ago. Oh my god, I'm gonna crap all over the name. I can't remember what it's called. The studio closed and then they rebuilt it, and Fatebringer was a DLC that came out with it. The leveling system was very similar to this as well. I'm gonna try to see if we can find any more enemies. I want to try to level up. Every time you level up, you get a number of skill points to use on that tree. As you level up, you can activate nodes to give you abilities and whatever. Also, as your character levels up, you also get attribute points. Our character is a spirit character. That much I do know. And so we're going to start investing our attributes into spirit and clear all these enemies. Luckily, most of these guys are fairly easy. The inner environment around us is very interactable. There are a lot of destructible items. I think there's also... I want to say... Let's look it up real quick. I think there is a key binding to have a... like a transparent map on our screen. I could be wrong. Center map number 0. Oh, think that's it. Maybe I'm wrong about the map. I'm probably wrong about the map. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Alright, what about this one? No, I was actually thinking maybe we could have a little HUD, but I guess not. Oh wait, does the camera move? The camera moves? I did not know that. I learned something new today. I thought this was like locked isometric camera. I'll be honest, I haven't put a lot of time into this. But I was so certain that this game had like a locked camera sort of view. But, you know, we just found out that's not the case. I'm trying to whack all these monsters. I want to get the level up, and then we'll start working our way to Burial Hill. I want to make sure that we have at least like one active ability on our bar. Plus, you know, as we make our way through this area, we're going to be finding extra gear to help us out. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. I was looking to see if maybe there's something, treasures or whatever over here. These little towns and whatnot. We can't see in the top right hand corner. We are uncovering... Oh, the undead are fighting. The little scarab thingies. Or whatever these are called. Scrap heap rift scavengers. And this guy wants nothing to do with us? I'll hit him. It's weird, it actually didn't even mark this area on the map. Back entrance to this area. Very close to our first level up. Should be very close after knocking all these enemies out here in this area to getting our first active ability. We don't have much of that overshield healing left on our character. There's our level 3. Oh, and it actually gave us all of our overshield back. Now that we've done that, and I am saying right now, just up front, I am following a build, more or less, just because I wanted to be able to get in here and do something that I thought was going to be efficient. So I am following a build to become a ritualist. So the way this game works is at level 1, or whenever you make your first level up, you get to pick a class that you want to play as. At level 10, you get to follow another class, and together those classes combine to make an advanced class, more or less. So we're actually going to be working our way to making a ritualist, which is a combination of a shaman and a necromancer. So we got some food right there. And now we have like a room clear. Like right there, that thing does a lot of like damage right there. And that's going to be our default secondary ability for a moment until we get some more points. But as you can tell, this thing doesn't take a lot of resource to use. It's fairly spammable. And it's definitely going to help us clear the way to where we need to go. I'm gonna wait till they're all lined up, and that should leave these guys at just a couple of hits left. Definitely makes, you know, fighting several enemies at one time much easier. Looks like we have something over here in the corner. Trash can full of goods. We should probably check to see some of this gear that's been dropping, because I see a plank shield right there. Let's see, we have a... yeah, that's a little bit better of a shield. Much better armor. We currently have equipped a better thing. We also have some lore here. If we right-click it, that's going to give us some bonus XP. And these gems right here, we can actually socket them and stuff, and they will give us benefits. Like this right here, used on all weapon shields and caster offhand. So we get this. We get a bonus skill of Fire Blast. Launch a fireball of incinerating flame at your target. I'm going to hold on to that a little bit. We'll find more of those as we go along. Ooh, we got a new coat. Is that better than we have? It is not. I know there's an elite around here too. I'd like to try to clear out the map just so we make sure we maximize the damage we're going to be dealing. There's our first elite enemy. You gotta remember we have a dodge there that we can use. Luckily for us, we're actually dealing a very good chunk of his health to him. He's not attacking us outright all that much. Oh, the wheelbarrow there stopped us. Barrog the Bloody, or like Barrog the Dead. There we go. Enemy boss killed. Superior Barrog's Bloody Arm of Alacrity. It looks like that might be our first new weapon we have. Does 18 to 24. 27 bleeding damage over 3 seconds. That seems pretty strong. I don't think we got anything else out of him. So we'll keep going. Our spell is doing pretty strong there. We're already about to level up again, so that's nice. Take care of that guy spewing nonsense at us with his eyeball. And we definitely want to pick up any scrap that we see on the floor. You can use scrap at vendors and stuff. I think if I remember, it might be crafting. I'm not going to say 100% what the stuff does. Again, replaying the game for the first time and probably over a year, honestly. I think that's when I picked up this game. It was on a sale, and it just kind of sat on my backlog for a while. I think I picked it up at the right time. At the same time, I was like really into ARPGs, really hardcore, and I was trying out different ones, like Last Epoch, which I'm very excited for. I've actually put quite a bit into Last Epoch with the last update where they released the Invocation class. Or the Evoker, I guess that's what they call it. There's still a section over here. Might want to check that one. And then we'll make our way to Burial Hill. Oh, see, we got journal entries here. That's free XP we're giving up. So we open up our inventory, and we can just... boom. Unassigned skills. We have some stuff that we can definitely learn over here. Nothing else over here. But we can go around this way, and we have ourselves another avenue to take. That's just such a good skill. I have some points to use as well. I'm going to go ahead and start using these, because the skill I'm shooting for is Ravenous Earth. It basically leaves an AoE on the ground that shoots out poison. I think, more or less, it's like a poisonous thing. And it's fairly strong. Coupled with the burial skill, the bone harvest skill we have, it's pretty ridiculous. This is definitely one of the more user-friendly builds, from my understanding. And for the little bit I played of it, because I did try playing a little bit of it couple of days ago, it seemed definitely a lot stronger than what I had been using in the past, which is I kind of wanted to play like a dual wield gun type user, and that build is also extremely strong, but it wasn't a room clear for sure. Like, it was definitely something that was more single target at the start, and this one definitely lets you mob up foes fairly easily. It looks like there's a... what is this blue icon over here? I do know we can find out side quests out in the wild. Maybe this is one of them? Yeah, okay, we have a guy over here. We're all going to die out here. Calm down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down in Devil's Crossing, you know, an old prison, but supplies started running low. I volunteered scavenging around the lower crossing. Figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. I got chased here by a pack of ravenous rift scorchers. Thought I can't hear their matting skittering anymore. I suppose I have you to thank for it. Doesn't matter though, the area is ridden with over dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. Well, it should be cleared now. Not going out there, the dead will find us and tear us apart. Well, I suppose I could open a rift gate. Oh, what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of, but mine will take you home. Alright, so we're going to send him home. I'm just going to neglect this guy right here. So we saved somebody, which was like a small side quest. And then we turned our back and destroyed that guy for looking at us sideways with his claws. No touching. It's a good skill. It's just a really fun skill to use. It looks like an in-game skill for like other ARPGs, honestly. So we are now officially at the entrance of Burial Hill. This is where our first Dungeon E area is going to be. We now have to find the entrance. And we'll do so by battering these zombies until we can see them pouring from the ground. No longer. I know where the entrance is. It's over here slightly to our right. We are now officially level 5. Oh, what is this? Scrap? Okay. We got a sword and a weapon. We're definitely going to have to... we're definitely going to want to sell some of our loot soon. And how many points does that put us at? That puts us at 11 points. So in 2 more levels, we'll finally be able to get Ravenous Earth. This should be easy for us to obtain, as we're about to go into an area rife with monsters. Let's see. I can see a star on our map, and that star is an indicator of the entrance to the dungeon, so that is where we are heading. I'm going to try to see if I can get to that spellcaster back there. I don't like when people shoot things at me. There's also that prodding eye back there. Oh, we have a treasure chest over here too. Almost missed that. Leather pants. I will sell all this stuff. I don't actually know what you're supposed to do with the random pieces of gear you get in selling. Seems like a suitable thing to do. We got some quill boar type enemies over here. I might be tempted. Actually, is there another skill we can be getting? I think there's a spectral bindings. We need to put one skill into that, I think. Yeah, I think we'll put one skill into there. It might be more than 2 level ups before that. Spectral binding is another thing that's suggested for me to grab. But there, yeah, like you can see, there are tons of enemies just like spewing stuff at us. Holy crap. Let's hold back just a second, use a heal pot. Would you mind, like, not? I'm trying to do a video here. Thank you. Go ahead and clear out this area right here. We have these crystals. These are aether shards, and I think they're used for some sort of there's different spots in the game where you can do like sacrifices or rituals. And it costs aether crystals to use them. Alright, so there's our first aether crystal. Should be another one over here. Oh, we got a boss over here. And he's just going to summon ads aplenty. But if we just move around, kind of kite him, we should be able to take him down fairly easy. I'm gonna go ahead and dash over here. We're getting stuck in there in the enemies. We did manage to level up, so that's nice. Can just move over here to the side so I'm not standing directly in his little damage field.
I can't do that.
Luckily for us, we're able to deal with most of his ads summoned by just clearing him out. Just dash around to the other side of him and hit them with a series of bones to the face. Oh shit, I think we're in damage. I need to move away out of that dot. And just keep working on him. I know this is veteran difficulty, but definitely very tanky guy. Luckily for us, he's at the end of his rope. And there he goes. And we also got the aggressive Kaizog Skull Scorching. Hello, you shouldn't be here. Thank you. Thank you. And that was a offhand. It requires to have 66 spirit, which we do indeed have, so we're going to remove that and take that. Let's see. And now we can also look... Oh, this basic legs are also very good for us. We can now look at our things. I'm going to take a point into Spectral Binding. Put the rest there. That puts us at... Does it say where we put it at? Looks like we only need 2 more points. I'm going to go ahead and right-click. And this is a skill, right? Do you right-click him for this? Energy cost. Oh, okay, so this is a passive. It reserves energy, so reserve 25 energy. And this gives us plus 8% ether energy, plus 80 health, and plus 10 offensive ability. Now we can upgrade that to Spectral Wrath. The specters empowering your lash out anything that dare strike you, cursing it with a debilitating spell from beyond the grave. Okay. I wonder if that's something that we cast or if that happens on its own. Either way, we now have it. So that should also bump our HP up, which I believe it did. And this is where we come up to our devotion shrines. There is like another skill tree of like devotional passives or whatever. Here's one down here. You get the points of devotion to invest in the tree by clearing out these shrines that are dotted around in dungeons on the map. So we're going to go down there and basically expel the evil spirits from it and spend some of our aether crystals we earned in this dungeon at it. So there's 1. And there's 2, and that should be all the aether crystals we have to deal with. Now we just finish clearing out the mobs. Alright. We got some more armor there. It's going to ask us for a thing. What happens? Can you... This ruined shrine needs restored. Are you wanting to place this offering? Shrines can be cleansed. It went away. We'll go ahead and offer it. We got 1 devotion point. Other spalders, tarnished salt. We'll go ahead and pick those up. This armor is still worse than that. And I believe, where is the, I think the devotion is here. Yeah, so. Cool. And that's where we spent our devotion point. And this allows us to unlock, or put points into other devotions. I think there's a starting and end point. So if I want to start, I'd have to start here and then work my way over here. I don't know what the point of the colors is. I'm assuming that's what we'll figure out along the way. The quantity of chaos affinity you have harnessed. Chaos beings crave entropy and destruction above all else. Eldritch affinity. So why do they... That's weird. Some animals like highlight different colors. That's something we're going to have to figure out on the way. This is more of a first impressions for you and me. Especially for those who have been sleeping on Grim Dawn, which I would heavily suggest getting into if you are looking for an ARPG to scratch an itch and you are done with Diablo for the moment being. I can't remember if this is on console or not. I only own this on PC, so I've only ever actually looked it up on PC. But I wouldn't be surprised if a game like this was available to play there. I like that we're just like literally ragdolling the enemies over here in this direction. Maybe working on this Aether Crystal too, so they can stop being summoned. There we go. Now, is there anything else around here that we can activate? Nothing over there. Anything in this corner that we missed? Nope. And I believe now we can head back to Captain Jack Bourbon now that we finished this quest, and we can see about what he would like us to do next. Oh, there's some more Aether Crystals over here. And I think we've made full circle back to that point. You can fast travel anytime. If you hit L, I believe that's the rift travel, or you can come to one of these and pick where you want to go. So we've unlocked the fast travel for Burial Hill, and we want to go to Devil's Crossing, which is where we start at. Come through here and we can speak to Captain Jack Bourbon, or John Bourbon.
The attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
I have killed the Reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing.
Basically, he's telling us that we now deserve the right to sit inside his fancy base. We've gotten some reputation with Devil's Crossing. We have 300 iron, which I believe is the currency for the game. And now there are other quests that have dotted around the map. We have a guy over here.
To my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant.
Captain said you want to speak to me.
Yes, the ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a... You don't remember anything, do you?
Alright, apparently he wants us to find him something.
Bring back the Aether Crystal fragments.
Oh, Aether Crystals. Alright, nice.
Very good. I'm sure a little more.
He gave us an additional skill point and some XP. Alright, so that's his quest. Oh, he's got another one. Oh, he wants us to find his apprentice. And this one over here wants us to fix something water related, if I remember correctly.
Have him send you over? Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the Burial Hill. Smash.
Okay, so we need to go to the other side of Burial Hill in order to fix that. And there should be... Is there something else?
Did you get the scrap? Search the ruined house.
Okay, so he wants us to find scrap. Oh, we have this guy. Hey, I believe that's, oh, I guess he's just helping us out. Nice. And I believe at some point we get additional bag space. Because that captain said you good go, don't start any trouble. Give us some extra XP there. And now we have our way inside the base as well. Hey, it's the guy we saved. He gave us some scrap, some Devil's Crossing reputation, and 500 iron. And then we have additional quests that we can mark around here. And we're just racking up all the quests they have available to us as well. How much scrap do we have? Is it possible to say where we get the scrap from? I want to say you can also, like, scrap items as well. Go ahead and... There we go. We have 5 scrap. How many do I need? Oh. 5. I just literally got the scrap. So I'll go back to Barnabas over here. We never have to go to the area. Well, we're going to go to the area, but we don't have to go all the way there.
Perfect. Well, good news is I got the water pumping again. Since I cleared out a den of slith, this kilo.
Nice. And like that, we have access to a little new dungeony area. What is our bag space looking like? We can get another bag. We just don't have access to it yet. Can you... Salvage dealer. I'm sure we can just sort most of this. Is there something better I'm supposed to be doing in gear, and you know, and you're just checking this video out to see what idiots are playing the game very terribly? Feel free to let me know, by the way. I'm just kind of going to and fro here. Just enjoying what I see play and just making my way through. I just opened up a whole bunch of bag space. Let's go inside of this hatch. I've been here, and I want to say this is probably the farthest I've gotten in the game. Like, I completed this whole area. We already have a respectable amount of health. I mean, almost 1,000. And we are killing enemies at a pretty decent speed. Once we get our next killing tool when we level up, we should be in a pretty good spot even more. Any enemies in here? Not that I see of. I love this little spectral shield of enemies, or skulls around us. Would you mind not hitting me anymore? Thank you. Sound like a missile dropping somewhere. Very close to our next level up already. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to get our main damage skill unlocked soon. Or one of them. Again, I have sort of an idea of where I'm going, mostly because I've done this part. I don't think anything about the gameplay has changed much over the years, as far as like where you go, what you do, and all that jazz. So this is going to be more or less bog standard, but again, since I've not experienced much of the story, bog standard is still just new content to me. So close to the new juicy level up. There we go. I'm gonna back up just a smidge so I can grab these points. Ravenous Earth, that's our new active skill. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my 1. And that's, oh, we got 4 points available. Man, I should have already been, I should have already had this. I am an idiot. My apologies for being an idiot. So now we can just throw 1 on the ground and it does that. It opens up just like this poisonous maw of enemies. Or poisonous maw of spitting. It's pretty cool, actually. Definitely makes clearing out enemies much, much easier. I am so glad that I could realize my error of my ways. Because that little poison thing, Ravenous Mist, does a lot. Let's go ahead and heal up a bit. The bad thing is this thing doesn't hit through walls. I wonder if we can actually summon on the other side. Oh, we can do it on the other side of walls. Oh, that just makes that even better. Oh, that is disgusting. We don't even have to put ourselves in harm's way for that. Did see a chest over here in the corner, or something in the corner. Any of this useful to us now? We already have amazing armor. Health and spirit. I do like that. What is this? Shoulders. Oh yeah, definitely a shoulder upgrade. And we can give ourselves more health if we truly wanted to. Oh wow, this gives us, like... Okay, this is really good. That gives us all around better stats. Go ahead and put another point into our spirit. You do have to be careful now that we have the Ravenous skill, because it is quite costly to use. Especially when we're spamming it with our bone skill. But I mean, that being said, it does a lot of damage. And like you see, we're already mobbing enemies down hard with it. That's a lot of XP for a lot of dead Naga. What are these guys called? Deep Mire Warriors. You're Nagas. I've played World of Warcraft enough to know what a Naga looks like. Getting all sorts of gear pickups. Let's run this over here. You mind? I want to mob up if I can. Also level up a bit. We got some food ration there. Nothing inside that barrel. Before we go over there, did we get anything over there that might be useful for us? 7 to 75. Wow, that's a wild range of hit. Looks like we're fighting Vio the Corruptor now. Can we... There we go, we'll do that. We just regened all our health for some reason. I'm not going to be mad about that. Go ahead and refuel our HP there.
That skill's
Oh,
not ready.
I don't want to be there. I mean, we're doing pretty serviceable damage to him. We're not dying outright. Our resource is getting fairly low. Maybe we'll want to consider moving. But he's dying way faster than we're dying, and that's all that really matters. Go ahead and hit that. Dodges other wave attack. That, you know, I'm not gonna lie, that evade, yeah, that's fairly handy now that I actually have it keybound. We can tell whenever he's about to use that tail swipe attack, or tidal wave from the tail swipe. I almost lost track of our HP. I wasn't even paying attention to it. Oh shit. Did it again. Come on.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. Boss is down. We're level 9. Got a whole bunch of pickups here. We got a hammer from him. A pretty strong hammer. Not for us, but like, it's a pretty strong hammer. I don't know what else we got from him. Looks like we leveled up at some point. Maybe during that combat? I know that I'm supposed to be maxing this out, right? Okay, it looks like I'm supposed to be maxing out Ravenous Earth and our Spectral Binding buff. Which is nice, because that just makes us tanky based off the Spectral Bindings buff. We also have a Devotion Stone here. Offer that. And now we have ourselves another devotion point. Let's see. Let's look at our devotion real quick. Alright, so that's a plus 15% vitality damage, plus 15% bleeding damage. We'll see what happens. I hope that's right. I hope I'm doing this build right. It's very kind of loose-lipped about specific things. Like this one I'm looking at says bat plus remove green point. I have no idea what that means. We'll head back to Devil's Crossing. We should be able to go speak to this guy over here now who unlocked this area for us.
Any luck clearing out those slick? Well done.
And that gets another back slot. Well, not a back slot, but like an entire separate bag. That was a nice chest piece. Also an axe. Let's go sell some of the stuff. We have a guy over here. Who's this?
Good, you're back. I've heard good things from both one of my... You've
okay.
yourself quite... Follow the road north, through Whitemire.
Definitely, we have several quests leading it up to there. The people of Devil's Crossing do not trust you yet with their innermost needs. A respected reputation is required to access the table. So we don't have a respected reputation with them just yet. Oh, we can also transmog. We are tolerated. Okay, I see. He is the quartermaster. Who else do we have here? Alright, I'm not going to talk to this guy. He doesn't look like he has anything for me. What about this guy? Nothing. Can we see any indicators? Okay, so that's the illusionist. Vendor. Okay, so there's two vendors, an illusionist, and that is the smuggler. What does the smuggler do?
That's something we need stashed.
Oh, so this is where we, like, stash stuff. I see, I see. Well, I didn't think him try to smuggle anything for us. So we'll go ahead and come over here and sell most everything we have. I'm not going to get rid of any of these items across the top, because I'm sure that all these will be fairly useful. You can see that you can kind of put them on items to make them better. Do we have any better pair of boots that my character can wield? How much are these? $5.33. I can buy better boots and better pants. Anybody have better pants? Much better pants. And somehow we don't have gloves. Weird. Go ahead and sell all that. What are these slots, I wonder? This looks like a metal. That looks like a rune. And then there's a ring slot. Oh, there's rings. Accessories. There are rings. Here we are. Howdy ho. Jesus Christ, that's much better than the helmet I'm wearing. What are these? Offhand. Okay, I see. Alright, well now that we've done a lot of like... Oh, we lost some health from trading off one of our helmets. I think it gave us like 6% additional. Whatchamacallit? Health. So now we're going to go back to Burial Hill, and it looks like we have a couple of quests going north of here. We'll go check that out. I believe I can just head... Looks like I can head south. We haven't discovered this area yet. Kill enemies along the way. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? We just eliminated them. That wasn't even a contest. They stood no chance. I guess we were so used to, like, clearing, you know, having to use that a couple times to clear the enemies in the last area. It didn't even equate to me that we were gonna absolutely rule those fools in the area we just been to. I am a danger to everybody around here. Bring out your dad, I'm gonna murder them. I saw a leap back there in that building, I believe. Hey, you want a duel? Poison, eat poison. We are melting this guy. He's the same level as us. I mean, to be fair, we are tearing through our resource, but enemy hero killed. Anything cool that we can replace our weapon with yet? These are all two-handed. That's 12 to 34. Negative 19% damage less if we take that. I guess not. I guess we don't have much of anything we want to take from that guy right now. Guess we'll just have to make do with this beat stick that we have. How far is that summit? It's got some distance on it. It's not like super strong, but I'm trying to see if maybe we might find some other side quests out here. Mighty Cloth Strap of Protection. Oh, a fire. What is this green thing out here? Oh. It's like a monster shrine of some sort. Plague Wing Diseased. Oh. Apparently we're in a fight for our life right now. Better call an ambulance, but not from me, Pilgrim. What does all the fumble mean? Jesus. Oh, and we leveled up. Nice. So this is where we can actually start putting points into our other tree. So if I want to select a class, I'm going to go with Shaman, I believe we decided. I'm actually going to head for Devouring Swarm. And then I'm also going to go back to Necromancer and put, I think, another point into our Spectral Binding. Give us a little bit more health. It's 25... Okay, so the energy amount that you reserves goes up by 5 every time you put a level into it. That's fine. Do we have... Devouring Swarm. Okay, cool. And this is, out in the wild, one must do whatever it takes to survive. Some shamans conjured take the lessons to heart by conjuring a voracious swarm, which hungrily tear apart anything comes in contact with, inflicting grievous wounds and exposing vulnerabilities. A 100% chance to blast through enemies. Let's see. 20% of attack damage converted to health. Ooh. I'm kind of excited to use that. It's not like a main skill of the ability, but that's pretty cool. Definitely helps out. Make sure we click all these things. All the good and stuff. Nice. We'll come to this side of the road and check out if there's anything over here. Oh, so the Devouring Swarm is like a skill shot almost. It's definitely doing something. I like it, I like it. I know we picked up a... No, it's still... Ooh. I'm gonna put a point in cunning just so we can equip that. Oh, we have to be level 15 as well. Derp. I put a point of cunning for no frickin' reason. This is a new helm. Don't want it. 13 to... I could take that. It'd be cool if we could use that gun. Everything else here is like a hit. Let's go ahead and use the knife. Why not? Now we're going to use a stronger weapon. Oh, we hit 11 already? Nice. Let's see. I'm going to collect these necklaces. I feel like they're going to be for something. I'm going to say right out straight that in my previous experience with this game, I have nowhere had this easy of a time right out the gate. Oh, I did level up. Forgot about that. Can't forget about that. I just want to clear out all these enemies and then I'll not forget about it anymore. Alright, so now that we've cleared out all those enemies, I'm going to go ahead and invest my points where I need to. I'm going to do 2 here, 1 here. We're at 1300 health. We have a level 9 of this. That's fairly good. I believe that's what our thing is wanting us to do. Alright. After we max these 2 out, I'm going to be looking at maxing out Decay, apparently. We still haven't found any of the quests that we wanted to come across here yet. Say okay. I see another portal stone nearby, or a rift portal. But we also have a whole bunch of area over here, real estate we have not discovered. Oh, we destroyed that area. Jesus. I also kind of dig the music. The music's pretty great. Did we cover everything in the bottom area? It looks like mostly everything in the bottom area covered. We'll go ahead and cross the road. We are now officially in bright fire. Oh, there's more. Okay. Nice. Does that mean... Okay, cool. We can use that now if we wanted to. We have a gun. That's a helm. +2 to dual blades. Too bad we, maybe a little 14 for that. Really, we're not really aiming to use dual blades for this build. Don't think we have anything else. We'll keep wandering around until we find some of these quests. I know we need to find someone's apprentice. Anything around? Nothing we can break around here. Wrap around going north now to Sutton Hollow. Oh, we have a quest marker over here. Start working our way to that. Julius the Decayed? Julius the Decayed is doing some work to it. We got it. Oh my god. We got dominated. Okay, so we're back. If I remember correctly, when you die, you lose experience, but you can recover some of the experience lost by collecting your grave marker. What is the elixir spirit? Okay. Well, that guy definitely kicked our booty. Well, that's good to know that there's still some challenge left in the game. Did I? Okay, we're up here. Nice. We could probably just wander up the road and we'll get back to our body fair and easy enough. Not that way. I'll have to go this way and cut up a little bit. Probably need to use our dodge a little bit more. If we want to stand any chance against that guy. I guess I could also look at some of those gems that we have in our bag and see if we can do anything with them. He's right across the way. Let's look at these real quick. Launches a bomb incinerating fire. These are additional armor pieces. Poison bomb. Launch a foul bomb that will explode at target point and coating your enemies with toxins. Lightning Nova unleashes a blast of lightning damage surrounding to nearby enemies. Slam some of your enemies with an empowering blow. Launch an ice spike. I don't know. I don't really know if any of those are for us. Used in a ring, but we don't have a ring, so that's not great. If I was gonna say one, maybe Fire Blast? Can we use this whenever we want? Oh, we can. Okay. Do I have... I don't know what I should use it on if we have one. We could use it on a helmet. I mean, we got a couple of them. Plus 18 offense ability? What do I put this on? Because, oh, using rings, amulets, and medals. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh, and he keeps the same health.
Can't do that yet.
Okay, we gotta go. Is he gonna die? He died. Nice. Okay. Well, a couple of the good things happened there. He stays dead. Or he doesn't say. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to say. He kept the damage that we did to him. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Cool. Definitely is better than I thought it was going to be. Jesus Christ, why is everything here? It's so hard.
My skill's not ready.
I feel like I'm missing a defensive tool or something. Like, even though I had that huge health up, those enemies just smashing through my defenses. It says there's a book or something in here? Ah, okay, okay, so that was part of our thing. We've killed 2 of the necessary enemies. Nope, still not. Gotta equip those. Our gear is pretty good. Maybe we'll find the other one over here. I want to get rid of these eyes. Don't you run away from me. Might be in trouble here. No, we got it. Oh, I leveled up too. There we go. And it looks like maybe our last target is in this building. Milton Dart. I'm gonna really appreciate it if you stop covering me and stuff. There we go. That is the last of those guys. And we also have a note. Picked something up off the ground there. Let's go ahead and port back to town. Wait, no, we still have one. Find Mills. Oh, okay, so that was a target. It wasn't the last target we were missing. I want to at least get that other target, and then we'll go back to town. Looks like maybe something in this corner.
My skill's not ready.
We have a cave here.
My energy is low.
Looks like it might be a nice source of XP in here. Although, now that I look at it, we're actually running fairly low on our mana resource. Take that guy out for a second. And maybe consider letting our resources refuel a bit. Luckily for us, though, managed to do a good bit of work there. Let's let this come back for a minute. We got any resource over here? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop another one into our spirit. And now we're actually considered a ritualist. Earlier, I was looking at it, was still labeling me a necromancer. That's good to know. This extra aether damage is going to be really good. Oh, look, it's giving us another additional 100 health. Our offensive ability and our aether damage is going up really fast. And once we max out both of these, we'll put more points into our necromancer line so we can reach decay. And that's pretty much going to be my next goal. Actually, don't know how big this area is. I think I'm going to leave this. I'm really still just looking for the target they're supposed to be going for. We have those two. I was really hoping the other one would be out here somewhere. So we're not going any more north unless we come over here. Boggy Bank. I don't know if I'm in the same area that I need to be in anymore. Did we go up too far? I wonder. Torvin. Okay, we have a guy over here. Apparently, we can reach. Named Torvin.
My inventory is full.
Oh, we've actually filled up our entire bag space. Do we want to try 7% all damage? It's not bad. Yeah, let's put that. Yeah, let's go back to town, sell our stuff, and then come back and pick up this item.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Who's these? Oh. Yeah, it's looks like it's a quest item we can turn into somebody. Nice. And then I'm also gonna read this note that we have here. We can head back. Take this. And honestly, we might be better off just porting to that one. And heading north from here? Yeah, heading north from here. Not this way. So this is where we came, but we went that way instead of this way. It looks like there's some people hidden over here. Apparently I'm helping these people with something. Yes, okay, so he was looking for the Silithan necklaces, or the Naga necklaces, essentially. I don't know if there's anything. Oh, and then you also had a vendor over here. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad that we had the quest item already. And now I am just wanting to really find that last enemy that we need in order for the quest to continue, or to conclude, essentially. Untouched meal. What's untouched meal for? Is this it? Oh, it's gone. That was weird. Let's travel up the road. Nope, not up the road. Maybe to the south over here? Tucked away in this little pocket.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, so still nothing over there. Why does it keep on flagging these two locations as untouched meals? But like whenever we get... Oh, there's an aether crystal right here. Whenever we get close to them, it disappears. And the other one was in this house. Did we go in that house just to the south of us? Let's try that one. Where did these things come from? I'm starting to wonder if we ever dipped into this house right here. Maybe... Yeah, we did. Okay. There's stuff there. What is this last? Negan the Withered. Nope. That's not what I want to do. How do you check your quests? What's this one called? Something for nothing. In hopes that you will go out here and down the fallen soldiers, Pharaohs, Julian, and Negan, who are still roaming around Whitemire, has given you enough iron coins to buy some supplies. So it says that he's in Whitemire for sure. Though we've pretty much done all of Whitemire, unless across the street is still considered that. I guess this whole area might still be considered Whitemire, just like different things. There's also, I guess, there's the chance that technically inside this cave, he could be in here. There's a point of interest up here for sure. I'm assuming it's probably a devotion point, maybe? Hello, Buggy. I'm gonna invest all my points into Ravenous Earth just so we can get that bumped up. I think for the next level, I'm also gonna spend all my points there as well, just so we can knock out Ravenous Earth, and then we'll spend all our points bumping our health up with the Spectral Wraith one. Oh, nice. So it's like a challenge thing. We got some nice devotion points there. Well, some nice items as well. So we can go ahead and put a spirit point there. Skill window. Devotion. Nice. Alright, so we got 3 points of devotion. We've invested all the points we have, because I don't think we don't have any more. Well, that was those meals that were, whatchamacallit, they were talking about. We found one underground. So maybe we were supposed to come down here. Because those meals were definitely marked on the map. And then we're out. Where does this pop us out at? It's just north of it. Okay. So still nothing. Head south back to the main road. Oh, we got a point. Another, we got another, fast travel point coming up. What about the south here? Nothing? Oh, we got a basement. What is in the basement? The cultist lair. It's also an NPC over there. Got a missive. And we found a body. Isaac? My rescue arrives when I'm afraid you're too late. Those bloodthirsty bastards already took my best parts for their altar. I'm as good as dead. Don't waste your time on me. My valuers are going to do anybody any good hidden away under a tree stump, though. You have slain my captors, so you've earned this much. Okay, well, thank you. Oh, unfortunately, we can't do anything for him. What's over here? Anything? Nope. Where's that page? Go ahead and get the XP from that. And we're still on the hunt for Negan the Withered. Maybe he comes at us with a bat named Lucille. On the road again. Been over here, I can tell because there's signs of murder committed by me. Damn. Oh, is this him? It's Negan! Hey! Hey, buddy! I'm so glad we finally could bring him to his end. Like that, we'll go ahead and head up to our new fast travel point. Looks like it's straight up ahead in the foggy bank. And we'll head on back to the Devil's Crossing and sell off our goods and see what else we have. Meanwhile, wait, why did it send us here? Devil's Crossing. I must have clicked on the wrong portal. I wasn't paying attention. I felt vindicated. Oh, this is that fire in your eyes and blood on your clothes. Did you put those tainted men down? Tell me how it felt. Yeah, I felt vindicated. Righteous. That's what I like to hear. If it wasn't for my bum leg, I'd be out there with you, paying others with good iron, and hearing tales is just the next best thing. Speaking of which, here's a share. What's this? Scrap. Okay. Word is they chase down the survivors as the moldering fields to the south of Burwich. Go out there and hunt them down then and tell me of the slaughter. I'll make it worth your while. Alright, so we're on another kill quest now. That's good. And we should return the amulet to Sybil Hart. Is Sybil Hart the one that's over here in the back? It is. There you go. And from that, we got a new ring, as well as some more Devil's Reputation. What is our thing looking like? We're still tolerated. We're hostile to ethereals. Don't know much about them, other than I know that there was one haunting us. But that being said, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for my gameplay of the first portion of Grim Dawn. With the new changes and so I am still feeling like I haven't seen a lot of this stuff, so it feels nice to me. And that is a nice new little coat that we got there. And I'm excited to play more of this game, honestly. I've just been in the mood for something more action slashing, especially with the last couple of games that I've been playing have been roguelite-ish in the bullet heaven sort of way as well. These are some nice pants too. Looks like we've got like a whole bunch of nice gear. We might even try out this magical blunderbuss. That sounds like it could be pretty fun. That being said, I am going to call things to a close here. If you like the content and you want to see more Grim Dawn here on the channel, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you all in the next video. Later!